Yo guys, and welcome to this video here covering the fifth and final matchup, the North American Promo-Relegation tournament here. This matchup will decide who is the final team to secure their spot in the RLCS 4 Season 10 and complete our 10 teams. This matchup here is between Charlotte Phoenix and Eunited, a repeat of Game 2 then here. Eunited were the ones to take that win, but since then Charlotte Phoenix have beaten Stromboli and come through the lower half of the bracket. Eunited lost to Rogue and have dropped down, and in previous seasons this matchup has usually favoured the team making the run through the lower bracket, as they have got momentum on their side, but Eunited certainly won't go down without a fight, as Rold is here just under a minute and a half in, looks to pick up this ball on the sidewall, can't come up with a touch. Turin will pick it up, carrying it through the air, gets the flip reset and puts this one in here for Charlotte Phoenix. They're continuing where they left off against Stromboli here with this momentum. It's a great hit off the wall, feathering his boost there to get back to it, gets the flip reset and then just puts that ball into the top right hand corner there. Hawks here, absolutely no chance on the goal line. United though just backing off there after that roll is missed, allowing him to go through the air to get that ball unchallenged. Someone had to go and take that ball away from him there and stop him using that flip reset. But in game one, Charlotte Phoenix strike first. The ball now is high up in the midfield here. United needing an equaliser, as they will take possession of this ball here. It will be launched downfield towards Ajax, who will look for the double touch and he'll find it there. It's a great finish from him. Wonderful pick out on the pass there by Hodgson. You see this triangle position that United have going on here. Rold is pushing up to the left there. Ajax on the right, creating the triangle. Hoxer on the back field, and then Hoxer can pick his pass. He can either go left or right depending on where the defense are and what he sees, and he picks the right option here. He sees that he can pick out a pass over to Ajax on this right hand side, as Karma there is facing the other way towards Rolders, and so is Shadow there on the backfield. So Ajax is always going to be able to come in with the momentum, get to this ball unchallenged there, because the defenders are the wrong way around to get up an arrow, and then this double touch is just executed absolutely perfectly there, angling his car to just drop that ball in. It's a great finish from Ajax, and Eunited equalise. Game one then here, going to overtime at 1-1, and we're actually 10 minutes and 47 seconds in, so we've had a whole another 2 games of Rocket League. This game could be a defining moment in this series here, as this next goal will be absolutely crucial. It's been such an intense and close games, these players fighting for their careers at this point, as Ajax looks to challenge for this ball and get a shot towards the Charlotte Phoenix net. He can't put it on net, but he just pops it up. That follow up there from Rollers, blocked by Shadow, well played out into the corner there. But as you can see, Karma, Turin and Shadow all out of net there. Turin is trying to rotate round on the far side of the field that we can't see, but Karma and Shadow are both here stuck in the same position. Karma gets back, gets a touch on this ball here, but it's passed out over to Hawks here, who just rolls this ball on net. Shadow can't make the save there, and United take this win. It was a good block by Shadow, but as you can see, United just putting on pressure, firing shots at net, and the Charlotte Phoenix players diving at the ball, which is why they ended up all out of net downfield, which just left space. Turin couldn't get back. Karma does well here to come in and get a challenge, but this ball just 50s with Ajax straight out to Hawks here anyway, and then neither Karma or Shadow could get back round to make the save. It's just rolled in to that far corner there. It's a great shot by Hawks here. Karma has no boost, Shadow does, but he's just too far back. He gets a touch but can only bury that into his own net further still. It's great finish by Hawks, just putting it out of reach there, but Charlotte Phoenix need to be more disciplined on defense there. United won't care. They take game one and are 1-0 up in the series. As we move into game 2 then here, just 11 seconds in, and this ball is on the United back wall here, but Ajax there will pick out a good long clear downfield, trying to find a pass over to Hawks here there. However, Chura in the midfield there will just pick up this ball and take control of it in the midfield there. It's a good pop, so he's allowing himself to get back to that ball there by doing that. However, Rodis comes in here, positions his car absolutely perfectly to block Chura's hit and win the 50, so it's then heading downfield here towards the Charlotte Phoenix now. And if I just pause it at this point, you can see Karma and Shadow on the bottom of your screens there. Now they're in a flat line. This is where the problem is caused, because they're in a flat line. No one is in a position to be able to challenge for this ball. They need to be slightly more diagonal, so as it's coming down this right side, Karma should be slightly further back, and then she can come in over Shadow's head and take this ball away here, but she's too far forward, too flat, and that means Shadow not in a position to go for it, just has to try and turn around and rotate out, but he's allowing Ajax a free touch on this ball. He'll put it off the back wall and find the double touch there, as he's done so well throughout this tournament, and he's putting another one here. It's a great finish, just coming in off that right hand side there. Wonderful pop by Rodis towards the net, but you will be punished if you leave players with Ajax quality space to do stuff like this, and he executes his double touch perfectly once again. Charlotte Phoenix need to start challenging these balls. It's 1-0 United in game 2. Not long after then, here in Charlotte, Phoenix looking for an immediate response as they try and put pressure onto this United team here. Chura pushing in towards this ball here in the corner will take control of it and is now carrying it through the air towards net, flipping into that one. Now positioning his car perfectly to get this dunk. This ball 50s though, however, with Hawks it over to the side wall where Shadow rotating back comes in, gets a touch there to take it away from Rodis, but in comes Ajax and just slams this ball on net here, and it will go in. Nobody can make the save for Charlotte Phoenix. Shadow trying to delay this ball here to allow his teammates time to get back as they've pushed far forward on offense here. It's a good touch to take it away from Rodis, but he just hits it too far away and he can't get back to his hit, which is where the problem is caused, because Ajax then can come in with a free shot there. Karma gone for boost in the corner, can't get back round to ensure he was the furthest forward. He's only just got back but can't come up with the save. Rodis getting in his way there as well, looking for the bump, just creating chaos there, but United with a great counter-attack goal double their advantage. Charlotte Phoenix now needing 2 goals in just under a minute 30 here to tie this game up as they look to get on offense here, applying pressure to this United defense, but they need to adapt to be careful of United on the counter, because that is how they like to play. As Shadow takes his ball forward here, it will bounce off the back wall there and be cleared out by Rodis. However, he gives possession straight over to Chura there. That's a poor clear, just handing possession straight back to the other team. That's unlike United there. Chura with a great touch onto the wall, round Rodis' block to stop the dunk, and then this little touch there just to take it away from Hawks there, puts Karma in 1-on-1. This play is all about that touch there, and then Karma just catches it and flicks it over Ajax on the backfield. It's a great finish from her, getting her team going, but United the cause of their own downfall here, just giving possession away in a dangerous area, and then Chura, this is just an incredible touch to flick it on, take it away from Hawks here there on low boost and pick out the perfect pass to Karma as well. Such a difficult play to execute, and then Karma in this position 1-on-1. It's an awful position for a defender to be in, and Ajax stands absolutely no chance. That flick just way too powerful from close range, and Charlotte Phoenix cut the lead in half. 17 seconds left now, and Charlotte Phoenix needing this equalising goal here, as Ajax is just trying to kill time and burn as much of it off the clock as he can, as he just carries his ball through the air here, takes the challenge with one. Rolders wins the second 50. There's now just one player back, and the bump will open up the net for Hawks here to come in and seal this game off here for Eunited. Rolders, once he wins that 50 with Shadow there, Karma lost the first 50 with Ajax, and Shadow lost the second 50 there, which means that there's just one player back, and it's a 3-on-1 in that situation, because with a 50 you don't normally land in a good position. You normally bounce off the ball because there's so much power going into it and pinching it, so you find yourself downfield, and then United are in on the counter. Losing multiple 50s in a row is never a good thing. And then this bump from Rolders on Chiro is just such a clever play. Chiro trying to race back to get to this ball and take it back downfield for his team and buy time, but the bump from Rolders just takes him entirely out of the play and leaves the net wide open for Hawks here to come in and tap it home. It's great play by Rolders, such great initiative to get that bump, and United with that goal secure the win, take game 2 and make it 2-0 in the series. Now then, we move into game 3 here, and United looking just to continue this momentum and get the series over with as quickly as possible. They try and get on the attack again then here, as Ajax is pushing towards this ball in the Charlotte Phoenix back corner here. However, as he comes in, he'll just miss entirely on that play there, which means Karma can take control of the ball. Then in comes Rolders behind Ajax, who dives in as well. That's not too dissimilar to that final goal United got at the end of game 2. Two players going in for challenges to get a hit on the ball and both missing, and then that just leaves Hawks here on the backfield in a very difficult 3-on-1 position. Shadow on low boost pops this ball high, which isn't the best players here, buys a bit of time for the United players to get back, but Chiro comes in here, gets the hit onto the back wall and finds the double touch there, slamming that ball home and giving Charlotte Phoenix a lead they very much needed here. It's Shadow, not the best play to pop it, but it works because Chiro reacts well, gets there before Hawks here, and then this is just an incredible double touch landing on the ceiling and then making the read to flip in to that ball there. An incredible goal from him, getting his team a goal when they needed one the most here. Charlotte Phoenix strike first in game 3. Just over half the game left to go now, and Charlotte Phoenix pushing for this second goal here that would give them a much better advantage in this game here. But Chiri's drop down pass only falls to Hawks here, who will take this ball round Karma, who dives in there. So now it's Shadow on the backfield here, coming in, takes the 50 there with Hawks here, actually beats him to the ball and gets a good touch round him off the wall. However, there's no one to push the follow-up touch, so Ajax just comes in there, launches it downfield, over to Rolders, over to Hawks, who steals that one on the goal line there for United. But both teams just sort of waiting for the other team to come into attack in this series and then hitting them on their counter-attack. It's just which team will execute these counter-attacks better and play the more solid defense here. And in this play, Charlotte Phoenix, he's stranded downfield on no boost. Karma dives in and leaves Shadow on the backfield when she comes up with no touch, and then it's a 3-on-1 for United. And as we've seen, both teams can execute these well. United do it again here. Shadow dives in, not the best touch, and that's just a good goal still there from Hawks here on the goal line, making sure he doesn't miss with that one. It was a nice pass originally though from Ajax over to Rolders to get the counter-attack going, but United equalise. Not long after then here, and Rolders looking to take control of this ball here, but both teams must be wary of the counter-attack at this point, as it is where most goals have been coming from. and Rollers looking to play this ball here off a long clear from Charlotte Phoenix as United were on the attack, and Rollers, the Batman there, pops it up looking to get back to his touch then here, but he's unable to. Shadow comes in, double touches that ball across the box, it hits the inside of the post, and Church shot extremely slow there, but it will roll in. Rollers trying to pop that up to himself there, but couldn't get back to his own hit, which created the danger. He could have just played that ball into the corner there, trying to be too clever with it, and Shadow comes in, took that ball away from him. Church just hustling Hawks it in the net, looking for bumps there. Shadow, this is a great double touch across the face of goal, taking Hawks it out of the game at the near post, and this ball looks as if it's just rolling across there. So Ajax driving towards it, but then it clips the inside of the post, bounces out. Nobody prepared for that from United. Church ready and waiting, rolls that ball in. Rollers can't get round to get behind that ball and make the save, so Charlotte Phoenix restore their lead. United now needing to find another equaliser then here in this game 3 as they try and get on the attack here through Rolders, who pop this ball up, take the 50 of Karma, bouncing it off the corner. Hawks' follow-up is then blocked. Ajax takes control of it, then coming off the wall, trying to find a gap, and he slams that one in here at the near post. The pressure just winning out here for United, just throwing themselves at every single ball here. Karma perhaps not expecting Ajax to go for this ball here on the sidewall. As you can see, her and Shadow already making their way downfield here, but Ajax just comes in, takes control of this ball that just leaves Church on the backfield. He catches it perfectly off the wall there and comes in with the perfect flick, slams that ball into the top right hand corner there, out of the reach of Shadow. Charlotte Phoenix just couldn't handle that pressure there. They weren't expecting it. It was a good change up from Eunited there, just throwing themselves at every single ball and making the Charlotte Phoenix players jump and question what was going on or what the next Eunited move was going to be. But Eunited, for a second time in this game here, equalise. 10 seconds left now, and United looking to find this winning goal as they try and put pressure on the Charlotte Phoenix defense once again. Then here, you feel if United get this game, they've almost taken the series already then there, because Charlotte Phoenix will have to complete a reverse sweep, and very rarely do we see them in this tournament here, as this ball is pushed in the back corner by Ajax, who pops it into the middle there. But on the counter attack, coming through is Karma, who finds the double touch and drops this ball in here. Just a wonderful counter attack play. That challenge rolling out the wall where Church just launched it downfield where Karma was already up, ready to collect this ball. Flicks it on over the heads of the 3 United defenders there. You see, not in bad positions here, but either Rolders or Hoxie needs to be up on that back wall there, because once it bounces off, Ajax stands absolutely no chance of challenging this ball here. Rolders can't get there in time, and Karma just comes in, finds the double touch there. Hoxie can't make the save on the goal line. Perhaps if he left it for Ajax, Ajax might have had it covered there by the looks of it, but it bounces in off the inside of the post. Karma putting her team on her back right there and getting them this winning goal when they needed it the most here, because you felt if United took that one, they would go on and take the series. But Charlotte Phoenix have got themselves back into this here for a great double touch from Karma, but another counter-attacking goal. Both teams need to be wary of them. United take game 3 with that goal and make it 2-1 now in the series. We move into game 4 then here, and Church looking to take control of this ball in his own back corner here and take it out of defence as United look to apply more pressure and get back on top then in this series here. However, Churro taking it out of defense. Shadow takes it off in there actually, but as it bounces in off the sidewall, Churro gets there first before Ajax and hits it downfield. Gets the halfway boost then and is now looking to pressure Hoxie, who's the last man back for United. As Charlotte Phoenix try and hit them on the counter again here. A misplay by Hoxie there, just trying to control that ball on the ball and missing entirely. It's now in front of his net and this ball will just end up going in here. The two United players pinging it between themselves. Another counter attack goal though here. Both teams have to find a way to be more careful when pushing downfield. United, this could have been dealt with much better though. Hoxie just missing that ball entirely there as he looked to take it up the wall, just not reading the bounce well enough. Just a silly little error there that might cost his team in this game here. And then Rodgers and Hoxie just getting in each other's way here and practically own-goaling this ball as it wasn't going in originally. Such a horrific goal to concede. It just ends up bouncing in that chaos on the goal line there. Charlotte Phoenix won't care, however, they've got the lead in game 4. Ajax now taking control of this ball in the midfield, looking to find an equalising goal for his team here as he just took that ball round Shadow and now he's trying to take it round Churro. And how many times have we seen two players get beat for one team in the midfield and then that open up the space for the other team to come in on offense here? But Churro not getting beaten this time, takes a good 50 here and this ball actually pinches towards the United net. Rodgers will come round here and make the stop, but that is not the best first touch, popping it straight up into the air. Allows Shadow to come in and take this ball away. Pops over to the back post where Churro will drop this ball in here for Charlotte Phoenix. Rodgers, just a poor touch there, allows the offense to begin for Charlotte Phoenix in what wasn't a dangerous position, and that ball 50s up into the middle. Neither player for United at this point on your screen here in a position to go for this ball here. It's just too far out. Churro will always beat them to it. They have to just try and cover the goal, but the shot is too well placed into that bottom corner there, out of the reach of Hoxie, under Ajax there, and that goal actually is enough for Charlotte Phoenix to see out this game 4. Then here we know both of these teams can play solid defense, and Charlotte Phoenix, that's exactly what they do. They don't need to press forward and allow any counter-attacking opportunities for United, so they see out this 2-0 lead, take game 4 and make it 2-2 now in the series. Game 5 then here set up to be a really important game in this series then, as whoever takes this game will be on series point and one game away from being in the RLCS for season 10. Charlotte Phoenix from 2-0 down have completed a great comeback in this series, but United will be looking to get back on top here as just under 2 minutes into this one. Hoxie is looking to clear this ball downfield over the heads of this Charlotte Phoenix team. As you can see, all three of them are pushed up very far. Although they're in a good formation, a long clear over their heads might cause some danger here. However, it's a very poor clear from Hoxie, straight to Shadow, handing possession straight over to Charlotte Phoenix inside the United half. Shadow picks out a wonderful pass over to Karma. Heart here is good towards the back wall, difficult to deal with for defenders. She gets another touch onto the ceiling, dropping it down in front of net, and Churro comes in to slam this ball home here, giving Charlotte Phoenix a crucial lead. As we know, their defense is solid, and United don't like to play from behind here. It was a poor clear by Hoxie which set up the offense for Charlotte Phoenix, and then Karma, that's a great touch to take it round that defender and drop it down into the middle. And then Churro coming in just has the momentum over Rodgers. Nothing he can really do. He does everything he can to the best of his ability there, but Chirichiro is just coming in too fast, too much power, and just dunks that ball home with that 50. And as I said, Charlotte Phoenix, we know they can play solid defense. That's exactly what they do. They invite this Eunited team forward, but Eunited don't like to play high pressure. They'd much rather play counter-attacking. So this game just ends up finishing 1-0 here. So Charlotte Phoenix from 2-0 down take game 5 and are now 3-2 up. Now then, we're into game 6 here, and this game has actually gone straight to overtime, completely scoreless here, which means that Charlotte Phoenix are 1 goal away from taking this series and securing their spot in the RLCS for next season here. United not going to go down without a fight though, as they want that spot just as much, and they are obviously the team from the RLCS here, so they're fighting to retain their spot, whereas Charlotte Phoenix are coming from the rival series here. But it's United on the counter-attack in this play, 2 minutes 15 in to overtime here, as a long clear comes out downfield. Pushing towards it here is Ajax, who will look to take this ball up the wall, miss entirely, but come back down on it there, takes the 50 with Karma. Chirichiro then coming off the back wall, looking to just clear this ball and take away the opportunity for United, but the missed touch falls to Roders, who taps this ball in here and puts in the winner for United. That must have been a very intense moment for these players here, but United come out on top. Ajax just taking that 50 there in the corner. It bounces into a dangerous area, but it's what looks as if it's a simple clear for Chirichiro. However, he gets it horribly wrong, mistimes his flip there, drops it straight down into a dangerous area right in front of net, with the net wide open. Roders just ready and waiting, was on his way to rotate out, but turned as soon as he saw the missed touch, just taps that ball into the empty net there. United, it's a scrappy goal, but they won't care. They've got this crucial game 6 winner, and we're going to game 7, Champions Field, to decide who's in the RCS next season. It's 3-3 in the series. We move into game 7 then here, right off the kickoff, and Charlotte Phoenix just needing to put that mistake out of their mind then here and just move on and focus on this game then here and try and take this win. United need to take something from that game 6 though and pick up momentum, because Charlotte Phoenix, all the momentum was with them. But off this kickoff here, the ball pinching out over to the side wall here, where it will be picked up by Roders, who will launch this ball down into the Charlotte Phoenix corner here. Bounces off the back wall. It's well dealt with by Chirichiro. However, the pressure coming in now from United as Hoxie bounces this ball off the back wall out into the middle, where Ajax's shot is blocked, but then the miss entirely from Shadow leaves the ball free in the midfield here for Roders to come in, picks the pass over to Ajax, who slams this one in here for United. They take this crucial lead here in game 7. The first goal is always so important in this game, in game 7s, because you can then sit back and let the other team come to you and play on the counter, and that's exactly how United play. So this will suit them perfectly here. But Shadow, that miss there on the ball, such a costly mistake. He's unchallenged. It's a free clear downfield. The whole of United is pushed forward. As you can see, both Hawks here and Roders trying to get out of this position. They realise they're in a bad spot. If Shadow just finds that pass over to Karma, she may have had a wide open shot at net, but he misses entirely. That leaves the ball free for Roders to turn in the midfield unchallenged, and he picks out a wonderful pass over to Ajax, who was already ready and waiting downfield, and slams this ball in, giving his team the lead here. It's a great goal from them, but Charlotte Phoenix, another goal in a crucial moment, leading from a mistake on their part. But United, they won't care. they strike first in Game 7. 10 seconds left now, and Charlotte Phoenix have to come up with an equaliser here. Otherwise, Eunited will be taking this win through this 1-goal lead here and secure their spot in the RLCS for Season 10, retaining it from Season 9. But Shadow turning on this ball, lots of boost to work with, has nothing else left to lose here, just launching it downfield, looking for a fast up touch, but in comes Chira, just diving at this ball. They're just gonna throw themselves at everything now, Charlotte Phoenix, and just absolutely go for it here. This ball bouncing out into the middle where Karma only on 12 boost here, but always gonna stay downfield and just hope something comes her way, gets up, but it's a good shot on net here. It looks as if it's going to be saved, but in comes Chiro to touch that ball round the defence there on the goal line. Charlotte Phoenix leaving it extremely late, but they get the equaliser here that they desperately needed. Eunited will be absolutely kicking themselves. They just needed to hold on for 4 more seconds here, but they couldn't do it. Chiro, it's a great bounce pass into the middle after Shadow's wonderful long clear down the field into a dangerous area, and Karma with a free shot perhaps might feel she should have done better with this one here, but she won't care. Chiro, it's a wonderful goal coming in off the side wall there, beating the defense to that ball and slamming it over the top of them there. Nothing the defenders can do on the goal line, and United leave it late. Charlotte Phoenix, they leave it late, but they do equalise. We're going to overtime then here in Game 7, and 1 goal going to be the difference between these two teams, the difference between RLCS and RLRS. United looking to retain their spot, Charlotte Phoenix looking to gain a spot and move up here and gain promotion. Off this kickoff, the ball 15 straight up into the air here. Karma will take control of it on the side wall and play this ball towards net. Well dealt with by Roders though, and now on the counter, United looking to push forward. Charlotte Phoenix can't get this ball clear, but eventually they do through Shadow. This moment must be very intense for these two teams then here, as they're just 1 goal away. Neither team wanting to make that mistake there, but that Charlotte Phoenix player just dived in the midfield there. They've left their net wide open, and Roders just has to put this ball in. As he does that, just took 21 seconds to decide the difference between these two teams then here. United are the victors. This ball cleared out to the side, and Karma just diving in towards that ball there, trying to keep the offense going in what was quite a deadly position there for Charlotte Phoenix, but they couldn't execute as Hoxie gets there first, launches it downfield. Roders low on boost, but just ready and waiting, taps this ball into the empty net there. Charlotte Phoenix, how they must feel after that one. Twice they were just 1 goal away, but they couldn't find it. United, perhaps their experience winning out here in this matchup, they take the win in what must have been an extremely nerve-wracking series. It was incredible Rocket League to watch. A great game, probably the best one from the North American Promotion-Relegation tournament then here. But Charlotte Phoenix just couldn't execute. They'll be back in the RLRS next season. United, they move through along with Rogue, so both RLCS teams retaining their spot from Season 9 into Season 10 then here. United cutting it fine, but playing extremely well, just capitalising on those Charlotte Phoenix mistakes then here. They take the series win 4-3. Right guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Now obviously that was the final matchup for the RLCS of Season 9 for North America, so there won't be any videos on my channel for a while, but I will see you guys for Season 10. Thank you for all the support on my channel throughout this season. I'm looking forward to next season, and I'll see you guys then.